Tonight we'll be looking at this very interesting subject. Beware the God of gold is on the hunt for precious souls. Beware. The God of gold is on the hunt for precious souls. When you see beware around any electrical installation means do you want your life? Stay off. Stay off or you'll be cut off. And they put a skull and a cross. Do you want to become a skull? Then dare it. Beware. The God of gold is on the hunt for precious souls. Paul said, I cease not to warn everyone, even with tears. Beware. The God of gold is on the hunt for precious souls. Is ever seeking for worship. Even went as far as to tempting Jesus to bow down and worship him upon showing him the kingdoms of the world and the glory thereof. Get thee behind me, Satan. It is written, thou shalt worship the Lord your God, him only shalt thou serve. Matthew chapter 4, verse 8 to 11. If we could get to tempt Jesus, anyone can be tempted. Ever seeking for worship. Mark 6:24, Jesus said, you cannot serve God and money. Matthew 6:24. You can't serve God and money. You have to love one and choose one and despise the other. You don't despise money, you worship it. Nature abhors vacuum. There are two contending forces over our lives. God and mammon, or the demon of money. You can't be on two sides at the same time. You have to choose one and ignore the other. I once said to God, whatever you will give me in my life that will disconnect me from you, please don't give me, I beg you. I'm the one begging you. Don't give me a beg. Don't give me a beg. Your presence is more valuable to me than all the treasures of the world put together. Whatever will disconnect me from you, Lord, I beg, make you no give me. I no go need them. Forever, now forever. It was between me and God. You can't choose God and lack good. And you can't choose money and not mourn. You can't choose God and lack good. You allow God to guide you, goodness and mercy will be following you all the days of your life. You can't choose gold or money and not mourn. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which some coveted after, they have pierced themselves with many sorrows. Many sorrows. You can't can't choose God and lack good, and you can't choose money and not mourn. There are too many worshippers of gold in church. Their primary concern is what to have, where to live. Some are renting houses beyond their income. Beyond their income, sir. That their income for the year is less than the money, the house they are renting. What a world we live in. What an insanity. Beware, the God of gold is ever seeking for worship, is ever on the hunt for precious souls. But you have escaped. The Bible defines the worship of the God of gold as a great sin. Moses said, the people have committed a great sin, for they have made themselves gods of gold. Great sin. Choose ye this day whom ye shall serve. Who is on the Lord's side, he said in verse 26. Let him come to me. Only the Levites responded. If Satan could tempt Christ to worship the God of gold, just anyone else can be tempted. God is not against our prosperity. It is part and parcel of our inheritance in redemption. He became poor, that with his poverty might be made rich. He obtained for us at his resurrection power, riches, wisdom, strength, glory, honor, and blessings. Revelation 5:12. This is why wealth is not our ambition. It is our birthright in redemption. Can I have you say with me? Wealth is not my ambition. It is my birthright in redemption. But it takes revelation to access this inheritance. I commend you to God and to the word of his grace, which is able to build you up and to give you your inheritance among them which are sanctified. We access our inheritance through the word. Acts 20, verse 32. 2 Peter 1:3 is giving us all things that are made for life and godliness, and they are delivered through the knowledge of him who has called us to glory and virtue. So all we need is to be educated in the covenant of abundance and be committed to working in it. You become a surprise to your world. While revelation gives us access, applied revelation is required to experience it. Applied revelation is required to take delivery. Revelation shows you here is the provision. These are the conditions to me to take delivery of this provision. Awesome God.